Salt. It's not just something you sprinkle on your food. It's super important for all living things. People have wanted it for a really long time. We've even fought wars over it and built big, powerful countries because of it. Deep underground, hidden away, are salt mines. Poland has two amazing salt mines, Wieliczka and Bochnia. Imagine going down into the earth. It's dark all around you. The air is cool and a little wet, and it smells like salt. Come with me as we explore these amazing places underground. As you step into the elevator cage, you feel excited. You start going down. It gets darker and darker. The air smells like salt and damp earth. Hundreds of years ago, miners made this same trip. They went down into the unknown. Their torches made little bits of light in the dark, showing a hidden world. They made big rooms and tunnels, creating a maze underground that goes on for miles. As we explore, we'll discover their secrets. The only sound is our footsteps echoing. This is a journey back in time. Our story starts way back in the 1200s. There's a story about a Hungarian princess named Kinga. She was going to marry Boleslaw, the Prince of Krakow. Kinga asked her dad for a strange gift, salt. Her dad, King Bela, said yes. Before leaving Hungary, Kinga threw her engagement ring into a salt mine. When she got to Poland, Kinga told her workers to dig in a certain spot. Deep underground, they found a huge amount of salt. And inside the very first piece of salt they dug, they found Kinga's ring. It was like magic. Finding salt at Wieliczka changed everything. It started small, but it quickly became really important for the Polish king. For hundreds of years, miners worked hard, digging the salt out of the earth. At first, it was really hard and dangerous work. Miners used simple tools, like picks and shovels, to break the salt. They carried it up to the surface in baskets. Their bodies hurt, and their lungs were full of salt dust. But they kept working, because they needed to take care of their families, and everyone wanted more and more salt. Going down into Wieliczka is like going to a different world. There's no sunlight, and it's quiet. It's dark and cool, and the air smells a little like salt and something very old. As you go deeper, you start to understand how big it is. Wieliczka isn't just a mine, it's like a city underground. It has more than 170 miles of tunnels, with big rooms and chapels carved from the salt. The miners didn't just dig salt, they made the mine into a work of art. Deep inside Wieliczka is something amazing. It's the chapel of Saint Kinga. Imagine a church, but everything is made of salt. Chandeliers made of salt crystals hang from the ceiling, making a warm, glowing light. Everything, even the statues, is made of salt. The miners carefully turned this dark cave into a beautiful place to pray. They dedicated it to Saint Kinga. When you're in the chapel, you feel amazed. It shows how strong people's faith and artistry can be. The art in Wieliczka isn't just in the big chapel. Everywhere you look, you see the miners' creativity. These weren't just men who dug salt. They were artists. Imagine walking and seeing a salt statue of a miner with his tools. Around another corner, there might be a carving showing a scene from Polish history. These weren't made by famous artists. They were made by the miners themselves. The chapels and statues are amazing, but Wieliczka has even more. It's a place where imaginations went wild. Go deeper, and you'll find underground lakes. Look up and you might see a huge chandelier made of salt crystals. These chandeliers, some looking like giant sparkling spiders, show how clever the miners were. Wieliczka is full of surprises. Now let's go to another salt mine, close to Wieliczka, Bochnia. This mine has even older stories. Imagine it made salt for almost 1,000 years. That shows how strong people are and how important salt is. Wieliczka is beautiful, but Bochnia shows the hard work of mining. Here you see how mining changed, the struggles and the cleverness of people long ago. Bochnia's history isn't just in the salt, it's part of this whole area. What's special about Bochnia? It's not just how old it is, it's how smart the miners were. We're talking about the Middle Ages. But the Bochnia miners made tunnels and rooms that still amaze engineers today. They didn't have modern tools or dynamite. They used their brains, their strength, and their knowledge of the earth. They used a special technique called undercutting. Imagine carefully chipping away at the bottom of the salt, then using wood to hold it up before it fell down. It was dangerous and took lots of skill and bravery. Bochnia shows how clever people were long ago. Bochnia is full of stories, legends told for many years, mixing truth and make-believe. One story is about a sad love story like Romeo and Juliet, but about salt, not stone. A beautiful girl, Agnieszka, fell in love with a miner, Stanislaw. But they couldn't be together because she was a peasant and he was a miner. They met secretly in the mine. Then something terrible happened. A cave-in separated them forever. People say her ghost still looks for her lost love in the mine. Bochnia isn't just a mine, it's a whole world underground. Imagine going down feeling the weight of history all around you. The air is cool and damp, and it smells like salt. As you go deeper, the tunnels open into giant rooms, some so big they could fit a whole church inside. These aren't just empty spaces. They're all connected, making a maze that goes on for miles. One cool thing about Bochnia is its underground railways. Imagine riding in a wooden cart, the wheels bumping along the salty tracks. These railways, some from the 1700s, were how the mine worked. They carried men and supplies deep underground. Today they show us how things were done in the past. As you go through the tunnels, you'll see old mining tools. These things from long ago tell a story of cleverness and change. Bochnia isn't just about history and mining, it's also a place for healing. Deep down, the air is special. It's been used to help people breathe better for a long time. Imagine going underground, not to dig salt, but to help your lungs. The air in Bochnia is clean and has lots of salt, which is good for breathing. Today, Bochnia has underground hospitals where people can breathe the special air. The mine that once made a kingdom rich now offers something different, the chance to get better. Section 1. From Darkness to Light, the rebirth of the salt mines. For a long time, Wieliczka and Bochnia were all about salt. It was everything to them. But things change. People didn't need as much salt. The mines became quiet. But these underground worlds weren't forgotten. Imagine the change. From noisy pickaxes to quiet tourists. From hard-working miners to amazed visitors. The mines found a new purpose, not for salt, but for history. Today, electric lights shine where oil lamps once flickered. Wooden walkways go through tunnels where miners once carried heavy salt. The air is clear now, with just a little salty smell. This didn't happen quickly. It took hard work and respect for the past to make these mines into UNESCO World Heritage Sites, places where history comes alive. Section 2. Treasures Beneath Our Feet, UNESCO World Heritage and Beyond. The UNESCO World Heritage Sites are more than just a list of places. They are a testament to human ingenuity, culture, and history. These sites are chosen because they hold universal value for humanity. In 1978, Wieliczka and Bochnia became some of the very first UNESCO World Heritage Sites. That's a big deal. These salt mines, located in Poland, have been recognized for their historical significance and their unique contribution to the world. They weren't just special for their beauty or history. These mines are a marvel of engineering and human effort, showcasing centuries of mining tradition and craftsmanship. They were seen as treasures for everyone, places so important that we need to protect them. The preservation of these sites ensures that future generations can appreciate and learn from them. It's easy to see why. The intricate carvings and expansive chambers are breathtaking, offering a glimpse into the past. Imagine going underground and finding a world made of salt. These mines are huge. They stretch for miles and contain vast networks of tunnels and chambers. The big rooms, the carvings, the underground lakes all show how clever and creative people are. The artistry and engineering skills required to create such spaces are truly impressive. But it's more than just pretty. These mines are a testament to human perseverance and innovation. These mines tell a story of hard work, cleverness, and how important salt is. Salt was once a valuable commodity, essential for preserving food and sustaining life. They show us a way of life that's almost gone, and remind us of the miners who worked so hard. The tools and techniques used by these miners are a window into the past. Being a World Heritage Site is an honor, but it's also a job, a promise to protect these treasures for the future. It requires ongoing efforts to maintain and preserve these sites, ensuring they remain intact for generations to come. Section 3. An invitation to explore. Your adventure awaits. So, are you ready? Imagine yourself stepping into a world beneath the surface, where every corner holds a story waiting to be discovered. An adventure is waiting underground, a journey into history. As you walk through these ancient tunnels, you can almost hear the whispers of the past. Imagine stepping into a cage and going down into the earth. The descent itself is thrilling, as the light from above fades and the cool air envelops you. The air gets cool, it gets dark, and you're in a different world. Explore Wieliczka's big rooms, where the vast chambers open up like hidden cathedrals beneath the ground. See the amazing salt sculptures, each one a testament to human creativity and perseverance. And look up at the chandeliers in St. Kinga's chapel. These chandeliers, made entirely of salt, sparkle like diamonds in the dim light. Ride the old trains in Bochnia, feel the history, and let the echoes of the past guide you through the tunnels. Discover the stories hidden in the walls, where every carving and inscription tells a tale of the miners who once worked here. These mines are more than just places to visit. They are living museums, preserving the legacy of those who came before us. They're doorways to the past, offering a glimpse into the lives and labors of the miners. They show how amazing people are, how their hard work and ingenuity have shaped these underground wonders, how we can change the world, transforming raw materials into breathtaking art, and find beauty in strange places, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. If you like history, art, or just want an adventure, these mines offer something for everyone. Wieliczka and Bochnia are waiting for you. Come, go underground and step into a world where history and art come alive. Discover the wonders hidden below, and let your adventure begin. Section 1. A legacy in salt. Remembering the depths. These mines are more than just caverns of salt. They are a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. We've gone deep down, haven't we? Into the heart of the earth, where light barely reaches, and history is etched in every grain of salt. Into the earth, into history. Each tunnel tells a story, each chamber a chapter in the long saga of human endeavor. We've seen the salt churches of Wieliczka, marveling at the intricate sculptures carved from the very walls that surround us. Heard the echoes of the miners' prayers in St. Kinga's chapel. Their voices, though long gone, still resonate in the hallowed halls. We've ridden the trains in Bochnia, feeling the rumble of history beneath our feet as we journeyed through time, felt the history in those big quiet rooms. Spaces that once bustled with activity now stand silent, yet full of stories. But it's more than just what we saw and heard. It's the feeling of being connected to something much larger than ourselves. It's the stories we remember, tales of hardship and triumph, of lives spent in the pursuit of something greater. The story of Princess Kinga, who brought the gift of salt to her people, her legend immortalized in these subterranean halls, her ring a symbol of hope found in the dark. The miners, working for many years, turning salt into art, transforming the mundane into the magnificent. These mines show us what people can do. They remind us of our capacity for creativity and resilience. We see how hard we can work, how determination can carve beauty out of the earth itself, how clever we can be using innovation to overcome the challenges of the underground world, how we can find beauty anywhere, even in the depths of the earth, where salt crystals sparkle like hidden gems. But we also see how time passes, how things change, how the relentless march of time leaves its mark on everything, leaving only whispers and echoes. The silence of the tunnels speaks volumes, a testament to the passage of time. As you go back up to the sunlight and the world above, remember the darkness. Remember the salt, the quiet, the stories. The quiet, the stories. They are the echoes of the past, reminding us of the depths we have explored. It reminds us that the best journeys often take us deep inside, into the heart of history, and into the essence of human spirit. Section 2. The Call of the Mines, an echo through time. The mines are waiting, quiet, holding their secrets. They'll be there long after we're gone, showing how powerful nature is and how quickly human things disappear. But for now, they're calling us. They want us to explore, to learn, to connect with something old and important. So, answer the call. Bring your curiosity, your sense of wonder, and go down into the depths. Walk the same tunnels as many people before you. Touch the cool, rough salt walls. Feel the history, the echoes of laughter and sadness, of faith and hopelessness. These mines stay with you, even after you leave. They remind us that the greatest treasures are often hidden, waiting for those who aren't afraid of the dark. Go, see for yourself. The mines are calling.